Kids, that's the sound of what was swinging last night at the Savoy Ballroom in Harlem. This historical club hosted a fabulous mix of performers in a tribute to integration in the music industry. The Savoy was one of the first integrated clubs in New York, and a stellar cast of performers of every race and class assembled there last night to pay tribute to equality. Mr. Duke Ellington opened the show with his ensemble of hot jazz saxophonists and that touch of classical tunes. Yesterday's club performances included many jazz artists, such as Mr. Louis Armstrong and Miss Ella Fitzgerald. She sung a crowd favorite called Summertime.
Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high.
We were also introduced to a fairly new group of talents led by Mr. Frank Grillo. Grillo's band, Machito and his Afro-Cubans, performed songs with both jazz and Caribbean twists. The audience applauded the song Nagüe.
Nagüe, 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 ¿qué tú haces por aquí? ¿Qué tú haces por aquí? Ando y mucho una chamaca que yo tengo por aquí. Ando y mucho una chamaca que yo tengo por aquí. Nagüe, 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 Nagüe.
Hear that singing? That's the sound of Cab Calloway, Heidi Highness of Heidi Ho. Calloway and his band played his most famous swinging number, Minnie the Moocher, and had the whole audience on their feet. You might have spotted Dizzy Gillespie playing trumpet in his band. What a talent!
Hey folks, here's a story about Minnie the Moocher. She was a low-down, hoochie-coocher. She was the roughest, toughest frail. Minnie had a heart as big as a whale. Heidi, Heidi, Heidi ho! Heidi, Heidi, Heidi ho!
Speaking of famous talents, Benny Goodman made an appearance towards the end of the show, playing clarinet and leading his famous band. The King of Swing lived up to his nickname, playing his rendition of Stompin' at the Savoy. Bing Crosby also showed up and sang the fan favorite Toura Lura Lura. No one else captures our hearts quite like the king of the crooners.
Toora-lura, lura, toora-lura, toora-lura, lura. Hush, now don't you cry.
Much to our happy surprise, Frank Sinatra was also there. Is there anyone with a voice like that of our old Blue Eyes? We didn't think so. Frankie sang hits such as All or Nothing at All This in Heaven Too, and, of course, New York, New York.
Start spreading the news. I am leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York.
With such a big, vibrant group of performers, you might not expect to hear so many similarities in their music. But they all came from the same root, jazz. From Machito's lively horn section to Ella's smooth vocals, you can hear jazz in all parts of the program. Why, even Frankie's classic crooning reminds us of Rudy Valley's jazz tunes. I guess we have jazz to thank for such a lively night of entertainment. Speaking of giving thanks, remember that some of the proceeds of these performances go to our boys overseas. Buy tickets to tomorrow's show to make sure that we can keep listening to this instead of listening to that.
Deutschland, Deutschland.